Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. And today we are going to hit zeroed and begin the puns, everyone. Begin the puns. So, hey Brian, hey Greg, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. So, we're going to be playing Hit Zeroed, a travel zombie game. I only happened upon this game because I went to my favorite local game store and I was like, hey, I'm looking for a fun quick game, and they were like, buy this, it's good. I said, sure. So I bought it, but it was just something to try out. It wasn't that bad. I believe it was like 11 bucks when I got it from them, and I think it might be a little bit cheaper on Amazon, or it may used to be cheaper on Amazon, but it does fit in with the theme of the month of horror. So we get to try the month of horror of Hit Zeroed, which is a quick play game by Martin Wallace. Okay, so I want to say before I begin, thanking my Patreons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither, thank you for popping by and saying hello. I only have subscriber mode only on in the chat because we don't want these sleazy porn bots interrupting our fun as we travel from East Coast to West Coast and try to survive as best we can. Hey Yogi, hey Matthew, what's going on? Sure. Yeah. That's what it should say on the box. All right, so let's get some information and then we'll get down to the tip. So Hit Zeroed came out in My Eyes Are Bad, that says 2016, and I got a 6.8. It's a dice chucking zombie filled run along Route 66, hence the sign that you saw that's in the back. 1 to 4 players said best played 4. You can play this game true solo. That is what we're going to play today. It's just a little bit of augmentation to the rules that come with it. But other than that, it should be fine. As you can see, it's a quick play game from 30 to 60 minutes. With my explanations, 45-ish, maybe? So age 12 plus, but a 10-year-old can play this game and be just fine. And this is dice rolling at its finest. This is why you're here, to watch me roll dice. The win on this game is a 1.84 out of 5. That's how easy it is to pick this game up, even in multiplayer. It's not hard. I think it is a fun game. I think it's a fun game for friends, family, just a quick game to break out, play at lunchtime, and have a good time with. So I just wanted to showcase it here, designed by Martin Wallace. A great group of artists worked on it, and published by, where are you? Because that's, I guess it's Asmodee. Asmodee bought whatever company had it before, and it's coming through them. So we'll see how it ships out. All right. So let's get down the table. I'll explain some things, and then we'll ditch it out, and we'll see how it goes. Table. All right. So this is the setup for the game. What's really cool is that these are the resources that come into the game, and all of them are different bottle caps. So they're just all different style of bottle cap that is on this game that you get to play, which is really cool because on the other side is the resource that you get. So, for instance, the gas cola is fuel. The Colt beer are bullets, waka waka, and the surge is adrenaline. So you get to see what those things are as you collect resources and build those out. There are the horrible dice that I'm going to have to roll. And these are special items that you pick up along the way based on your path that you take from East Coast to West Coast and see if you can survive. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? What game store did you buy this at? There's a game store called Parker, Banner, Kent, and Wayne is where I got this from. Parker, Banner, Kent, and Wayne. So if people are wondering, like, what type of name is that? Peter Parker, Bruce Banner, Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne. I didn't name the store, they did, but it was called Parker, Banner, Kent, and Wayne. Okay, so these are the zombies that are going to be bothering us, all meeple based, and these are the survivors that we can find along the way or kill along the way, and we'll see how those go, so we'll make a pile of those over there. I set these two here, and you'll understand why as I set those up, but before we begin, what you want to do is you want to dig through all these cards in these 3 decks, find everything that has a suit symbol on it, so jacks, queens, kings, and aces. Just grab those when you're playing solo. Just grab those, take those out, and take them out of the game because you won't need them. Also, the end of game scoring for multiplayer for 4-player, you won't need those as well. So just pop those out, get rid of them. Everything else, you'll need. So what's really cool is that these phases of the game are set up like playing cards. They're all, and you're like, man, Canje, what did you do to these cards? That's just how they're shaped. That's just how they're set up. So they're playing cards. There's level 3s, level 2s, and level 1s. So what you want to do to get started up is you shuffle the level 3 deck. Hey, Frederick, what's going on? Evening. And once you get this all nice and shuffled, and you have no idea how bad I want to bend these cards. No clue. But once you get it all nice and shuffled, you take out 4 cards from this. 1, 2, and then we'll shuffle it some more. Otherwise, your cards... I don't know if that's true. 3, 4. So you take out 4, and then you take the rest of these and put them right there. You do the same for the second pile, which is, like I said, it's all different, looks like all different playing cards that you'd find on the trip. It's got blood on it. I doubt that if I bend these cards, that they'll have blood on them. They didn't come like that. They did, I swear. It wasn't me. Pre-damage cards. 1, 2. Shuffle these up some more. Take 4 out. 3, 4. Take the rest of these, put it on top of that, and then you do these with the last ones that are here. Is there a place called Mom's Diner? I don't know. Maybe these are places on Route 66, and that would be super thematic, and the designer's amazing for doing that. I've been down Route 66 once. Never again. It is not a place for me to be caught at night. I will tell you that. 1, 2, shuffle it up. 3, 4. Alright, so this is our journey from East Coast to West Coast. This is replayability, so you just put those outside of the game. And then what you do is you reveal 2 columns or 3 rows, whichever you want to do. 2 columns of 3 or 3 rows of 2. However you want to play it, this is how you do it. And you grab from the top to do this. But what you do is there's a way to lay these out. The top row you lay out completely face down, which means this is the shortest path. You have no idea what's along this path because you haven't scouted it yet. The second row, you flip 1 face up and 1 face down because you kind of sort of checked out some of this, but not fully. And then the third row, you flip face up because this is the long path that you've gone behind. All right, so let's see, and I'll put this. All right. So if you choose the short path or the closest path to you, which is the long way around, you have to pay 2 of any resource to do this. This is why I put the red 2 here. If you go down the unknown path, you can take 2 of any resource you want from the supply. How you play this game is the game's played over basically a series of rounds, as you would call them, days of your trip as you travel from East Coast to West Coast. And you have to do everything in a row for the day that you're there, and then you wipe it and get away. And that'll make all sense when I play it. If we run into zombies, we got to deal with zombies. I'll explain how combat works that way. It is ridiculously simple. If you go to one of these locations with one of these tags, you have to take that tag, and you see how you do it. All right, so let's do the anatomy of a card. This one's not going to show really... whatever. Probably not going to show that great. I knew it wasn't going to show great because my green screen is great. Okay, so anatomy of a card. So what you'll have is you'll have this symbol that's right here. This is the resource that you get immediately for doing it. That's the first thing you do. Then if there's anything down on this side, you then deal with that effect. And then if there's anything over here, like a zombie hand, then you spawn that many zombies that your party has to face. Or like in this one, it says take 1 map token. And other cards will come out that let you know what those map tokens do, and they are. So we'll play a quick round so you can see what happened. Now, this is me. And what I start off with, if you see down here, in this area down here, this is me, this is Canje. And then here are 4 other people who were dumb enough to say, hey, you roll, we heard you roll dice. So we're going to travel with you across a zombie hellscape so that you can deal with things. You start off with 4 bullets, which is from Colt Soda. You start off with 4 adrenaline from Surge Soda. And you start off with 4 fuel from Gas Cola. So those are the restarting resources that you start with. And all you have to do in this game is pick which path there are 3 paths that you take. 1, 2, 3. Pick which path you're going to take and deal with what's coming. Well, this is interesting. They're walking me back. There's already blood on the cards. Hey, Bob, what's going on? All right, so we need names for those 4 losers, by the way. Not it. So my first one's called Bob. So this is Bob. So we've got Bob, Yogi, Matthew, and who else is the snarky person in the audience? Who else we got? and Greg. There we go. Bob, Yogi, Matthew, and Greg are coming along with me as I roll dice for your life. I said nothing. You said you wanted to take part in it. That's what I'm reading. I don't know how y'all are reading this, but this says, I said I want to be part of this. That's what that's saying to me. All right, so we deal with the path that we want to go to. Well, we were already flush with resources. These could be horrible things and horrible, horrible things. This gets radiation on it, which I'm not thrilled with. It will give me 2 adrenaline, a gas can, so 3 adrenaline, gas, but I'll have to face 3 zombie, but it'll give me 2 victory points towards the end of the game. But this map seems to be pretty cool, so I'm actually going to go the middle path. So if you want to go this path, you have to spend 2 resources. If you want to go this path, you gain 2 resources however you want before you flip any cards. When you go along the middle, you don't deal with it. Oh, Frederick, if I get a new survivor, you're next. So here we go. So the first path I go to, I get 1 surge, and this card comes, and then I get this token. Simple enough, right? So you flip this, I take this, and I'll just put it face up right here, and this is the token that I got with it. Then I move to the next one, and I flip this over. And we get, oh, sweet! Sweet! So we're getting 1 victory point, and we're getting 4 bullets. 4 bullets. This was a good path to take. All right. So we got 1 victory point, 4 bullets, and no consequences. Sweet. Once you finish your row, that's the end of the round. You discard everything else. Put discard over here, and then draw a new set. So face down, 1 face up, face down, and then both face up. Ooh, we found the way to get Frederick. So let's see how this goes. So we've got, well, this thing is in. No, that's not a good. Ooh, that's not even a good. Okay, what about this? Nope, that's awful. Okay, so this one says that there is a token here that's a band-aid. We will face 5 zombies. We'll get a victory point and a bullet. This one says that, and once we go in here, we get a victory point, we get 2 bullets, but we get Frederick as a survivor. This one here says we just get 2 gas, and then we deal what's here. So, y'all want to see combat. I know you do. I know you're clamoring for it to watch these fools die. So, we're going to go this way. This would be a smarter way to go, but whatever. So we're going to go this way. First off, we have to pay 2 resources to start off before we go anyway, of any resource. I'm going to pay 2 gas. The resource pile. That will let me move in. This one here says I will get a bullet immediately. And then I will get the Band-Aid token, and now I need to face off against 5 zombies. So you'll put your 5 zombies out in a lovely little line. And the 5 zombies operate in 3 phases. There is the far away phase, there's the close phase, and then there's the melee combat phase. If you are on the far away space, what you can do is ranged combat. And to do that, what you do is you spend any amount of bullet tokens to gain 2 dice. One bullet token equals 2 dice that you get to roll. So there are 5 of them. I'm gonna go all crazy with it and spend 3 of them. So I'm gonna spend, so it's gonna be 2, 4, 6 dice that I'm gonna roll. So you grab these 6 dice, 2, 4, 5, 6. And what you care about on these dice is this symbol only for ranged combat. That's the only symbol you care about for ranged combat. Everything else is a miss. With this symbol, it's a range hit, and you can spend the surge token to hit another zombie if you get that. This symbol doesn't matter for ranged combat, but what it means is that if you're in melee, like danger close, you basically, when you roll that, if you don't spend the surge, one of your survivors die. And then this, if you spend the surge, you do a hit in melee combat. But for right now, all we care about is range, and we're rolling 6. Boink. So let's see how we do. 5 zombies. Sweet. So we've got this one and this one are the only ones that matter. So we've got 2 hits, and if I spend the surge, I can do another damage. So I'm going to spend 1 surge to kill 3 of them. So 3 of them are gone, which leaves 2. Then they move to very close, and at very close position, what you can do at this point is you can spend 2 fuel to drive the heck away and not have to deal with them getting up in your face. Okay? So that's what you can do at this point. This is the point where you can run away. You don't have to do ranged combat. You could just go straight here, or you could just go straight to melee if you want to, and that's how it sets. Well, we're not going to run away from this fight because Bob, Yogi, Matthew, and Greg all told me that I can fight these zombies and see what happens. So they will come in our space. And what you have to do at that point is you have to roll as many dice as you have survivors, including yourself. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to roll 5 dice. And remember, symbol, no bueno. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. So let's roll these dice and see what happens. So we've got 1, 2, 3, a blank, and a hit. That hit still matters. So I don't want anybody to die because I'm going to drag them with me across the country. So I'm going to spend this surge to negate this die, and that's 3 hits on the 2 zombies that are left, which means we beat them. And look at that. Y'all were fine. Y'all were fine. So we gain this card. We come over here, and then we go to the next location where we gain 2 more bullets, and we gain a new survivor. So a new survivor, Frederick. We picked up Frederick, and we're ready to roll. So Frederick has joined us. He goes back into place. These get discarded, and we move on our next day. we're up to level 2 now, so stuff's gonna start getting really weird. That's got 5 zombies on it. Oh nope, that's supposed to be face down. Sorry. And then face up. That is awful. Okay, so this first one here says we'll gain a bullet, but if we go this route, we will either spend the fuel or lose the survivor. Bottom line. Then the next row says for each skull I roll on the dice when you get on a ranged roll, I have to add a zombie, and there's already 5 zombies on here. Yeah, no. This one here has 5 zombies. and an unknown card. So there's a lot of zombies on there. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go unknown. So when we go unknown, we get 2 resources that we choose to. So I'm gonna grab. so I'm gonna grab one of these, and I'm gonna grab a surge. So fuel and a surge, which unlocks, gets us in here. Let's see what's under here. I want y'all to guess what I just pulled. So I'll get a surge token. Lose 2 survivors, or discard the sight scope token if you have one. So automatically I lose 2 people. Sweet. Hi, Frederick. It was Bob, Yogi, Matthew, and Greg. So Frederick and Greg are dead. So we get that fun. What do I say? Elaine. Alright, so what's next? And then we go to the motel and we just get a search token. That means that Elaine's going to be joining us soon. That's what that means. So we get those 2. That's that. Clear these out. Then we do our next set. Face down, face down, face up, face down, and then face up, and face up. Ooh. Okay, this might be okay. This might be okay. Short but sweet. So this one says, if you have the map token, which I do, it is worth 6 points at the end of the game. You get 2 bullets, and then over here we're going to fight 4 zombies, but you get 2 bullets. This one's just 2 bullets, and then whatever's there. I think I'm going to do this. Come this way. I'm going to spend the surge and the bullet, because I have to spend 2 of any resource. Clear this key. Here, I want to get this. I'll get 2 bullets. And then we come over here. And this will be 4 zombies we're fighting, but we still get 2 more bullets. I'm going to unload on 4 zombies. So we have to fight 4 zombies. Let's get them out. 4. And we're going to use, let's see, 2, 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 6 from range. See if we can hit them. 2, 4, 6. Let's see how we do. So just 2. We just hit 2 of them. Okay. So 2 of them are dead. They will come in. We can run away if we want to, but we won't. And then they'll come in to fight us. I'm only rolling 4 dice now. Because 2 people decided they wanted to die. So let's see how we do with this. Oh, God. Okay, so we got a surge, a hit, a zombie bite. So we're going to spend a surge so that nobody dies. Then we're going to spend another surge to make that a hit. And we've killed the 2 zombies. Hey. See how easy this game is to play? And it's very quick. So there we go. It's very quick to play. It's not a long game. It's rinse and repeat. But it's a good game. I think it's a good game that you could play on a lunch break, or that if you're on a road trip, you can hit zeroed on the road trip and see how that stuff goes. This one has 3 bullets and 5 zombies, but it's only worth 1 point. I don't like that. This one, as long as you have the steering wheel, treat hordes as regular zombies. Oh shoot, you weren't supposed to see that. Sorry, I cheated there. We've got the emergency room with 5 zombies, because hospitals are safe places for zombies, right? Hospitals are really safe places. So there's 5 zombies here. There's 6 zombies here, but if we do range, that'll hurt, so we're not going to go there. There's 5 zombies here, but we get 3 bullets, and then whatever's under here, and then there's this. Um, let me get some resource buildup. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna get adrenaline and a fuel token. And we'll move in. And, ooh, sweet, look at that. 4 fuel and 1 victory point with no consequence. I'll take that. Oh, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. And discard one of your resources. So gain 2 surge and discard one of my resources. I'm going to discard a few. That's that. Good thing I didn't go the short route. All right, we're in the 3s now. 1, 2. This one is okay. So this is horde, and I'll talk about that should we go that path. And then 3, 3. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one to choose from. All right, so let's talk about this card for a second and what it means. So this is a horde card. When you see this is red, which means that you'll face 6 zombies. But when you face those 6 zombies, you have to roll as many of these skulls that are on here. So here you see 2. You have to roll these dice when you face them, when they come into melee range and you have to fight them. What are difference between the red dice and the black dice? The only difference is the black dice has a blank where things can be safe. The red dice has an insta-kill. Which one do you think I'm going to roll? Wait, hold on a minute. I step away to make a quick snack over 2 losers down. No, Bob. No. One of them was not you. You're up front with me. So that's the difference. So if we go through the horde side, if we go through this path, that's what we got to deal with. This one here says roll a die. If you don't get basically if we go this path, roll a die, and if I don't get a bullseye shot, another survivor dies. No, I'm gonna go the blind path. Thank you. So I'm gonna get a surge and some fuel. Now what are we looking at? We're gonna get a bullet and face 5 zombies. We are gonna spend our 3. 1, 2, 3 to do our 6 bullet shot. All right, let's see how we do. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we knock out 4 of them. There's 1 left. Coming up hot. We're gonna roll 4 dice on that 1. See how this goes. No, we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we just need to spend the surge so nobody dies, and that zombie is dead. And we did so well. You're gone. Then we deal with this. It says we'll get fuel and surges. 3 zombies. Itsy beatsy teeny yellow polka dot bikini. So now there are 3 of them coming. I'm gonna spend 2 bullets to roll 4 dice. One, 2. These don't count. So 2 of them get wiped out. There's 1 left. And then we roll 4 dice on that. This could be awful. So let's see how this goes. So there's 2 bites. I'm going to spend 2 surges to get rid of those. And then the 1 bullet that we needed to kill him. He's dead. All right. We're doing okay. Okay. Come on. Be back. 1. Ooh. But we're not going this way because this says if I have a radiation symbol, another survivor would die. I don't have one, but I don't want to fight zombies and then have to deal with the kill dice. Not interested in that. This one has 3 zombies. It gives 2 victory points, and then there's the blanks. I'm actually going to go middle way, and let's see how we do this. So I'm going to get a bullet and a surge. And I need to deal with 3 zombies. I'm going to spend 2 bullets, get 4 range shot. And let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's fun and quick. It is fun and quick. So 2 shots, so I killed 2 of them. So 2 of them are dead. And then this one's going to come close. I'm going to roll 4 dice because there's 4 survivors. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Dead. And I get 2 victory points for that. That works for me. Next one. Oh, home sweet home. Sweet! I just get 2 surges. I don't have to worry about anything else happening. I'll show you why. So we're making our way through the world. Making your way in the world today. It takes everything you got. We've got that. Jeez, oh, why would that card exist? Let me do this and this. Okay. So it says, I must have missed a card because I should be out. That should be the last card. I probably missed a card somewhere. If I did, because it should even out. I screwed up somewhere. I probably forgot to take out a jack or something. All right, so is it out up here? Yep, here it is. I forgot to take out a jack. Any other ones? So this one shouldn't be in here. All right, so we have made it to where we need to make it. Oh, it wasn't a jack, it was the ace. So that ace was worth, but there was no points to it. So I'll just grab this one and say that's a victory. That's my bad. I missed a card. All right, so this one says you can't flee from this fight. You have to roll 2 red dice if you want to. Roll a die. If you don't get, you lose a survivor. This one says if at least 1 player has been eliminated from this game, fight 8 zombies instead of 1. And then a blank and then those. Well, we're going to go here. And we're going to get 2 bullets and deal with whatever's coming down there. So let's do that. Here we go. Spend 1 fuel or lose a survivor. Done. And this one, you can't spend any surges during this fight. Oh no. Okay, so that means that okay, so this is awful. This says that you can't spend any surges during this fight, which means if I don't kill, if they bite, people are dying. Okay, so there's 4 of them. Well, I'm gonna shoot you first. So we're gonna go, since this is the last one, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go 6. So we got 1, 2, 3 of them. Knocking them out. I was hoping for 4. So 3 of them are dead. And here we go. So next up on the box, because it was me, Bob, Matthew. This is Matthew, because it was me, Bob, who's the, I forgot the other one. You have vanished off. Yogi. Me, Bob, Yogi, and Matthew. So it's me, Bob, Yogi, and Matthew. And basically with this zombie, he keeps attacking. He keeps attacking until everybody's dead. So if I roll all bite marks, we lost the game. This is amazing. Here we go. All surges. Huh! And I can't use any surges this round. So we do it again. We have to do it again. We keep going until. So we got a target, and somebody's dead. So Matthew's dead. Matthew's gone, and it's just me, Bob, and Yogi. And we've killed that zombie, and we've made it to the West Coast. Yahtzee. So that was only one. That was only one death. That was only one death. So we've got, so me, Bob, and Yogi made it to the West Coast. So what happens at the end of the game when this is all done and all said and done and we've made it to the West Coast from the East Coast? Why would you go to West Coast? You add up the total amount of points at the top and then you see how well you did. So I got 1, blank, blank, blank. So that's 3, 4, 5. There's one that gives me 6 points straight out. This one, because of the map token. So map tokens work 6. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and that's it. So 14 points. That's how much we got. Then we come to this book, and we look here to see how we scored. Well, I got from 11 to 14, I'm just good. But the high scores you get is very good. Call me Daryl, or lucky or genius for 22 plus. So since we got 14 points, we are just good. We're just good. And I'm okay with just good. I'm okay with just good. I don't have to be the best. I just have to live. What a world, what a world. And that is hit 0. That's it. See how quick that game played? We played for 30 minutes. It was a 30-minute game with explanation. But that's pretty much it. You travel through this world, you shuffle through these cards, you go through them, and each one of those symbols does something different. But if we had gone down this path, and let's just do what ifs, and if we go down this path, there's going to be 6 of them, right? So let's say I'm just gonna try this out so you see how this works. Let's see if how this would have played out. So there's 6 of them. I have 2 bullets left. So I'm going to spend those, so I only get to roll 4 from range. This is going to be great. So let's see how this goes. This is just random side. Let's see how this goes. So you got 1, 2, 3. So 3 of them gets knocked out. Then these other 3 will move in the range, but because there's the 2 skull dice, I have to roll these 2. And then there's only 1 of us, so I gotta roll these 3 dice since there's only 3 of us. For 3 things, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And this doesn't say, this just says I can't flee from the fight. This doesn't say I can't use surges. So let's see how this works out. Oofta. Alright, so that means so we're gonna spend the surge because Bob, you're sticking around forever. But we only got 1 hit and Yogi died. So Yogi would have died if we'd have gone that path. So it's just me and Bob, so we're down to 2. And because the red dice take precedence, this is what we're going to roll. And we killed one of those. So it's 2 versus 2. So this would have, Bob would have died. And then I only get to roll 1 die against the 1 zombie. This is amazing. Hey! So I live. So I lived here. I'd have been the only survivor. And then we'd roll this die here that says if we don't roll a target, basically we lose the game. We lost the game. And we would have lost the game just like that. So, but that would have been if we went this path. We went this other path. We were victorious. Yogi, Bob, and myself got there. We drank some cold beer, washed it down with some gas cola, and then finished it off with some Surge orange flavored energy drink. That's hit 0. That's what it is. Basically, if you were to play this game, multiplayer, what would happen is you would get this bid board, and the person who pays the most resources is going to be the one that gets to choose which path they're going. So basically, if you're playing a 3-player game, these would be used over here, and you'd say, okay, well, I'm going to give up 3 resources. And then Bob might say, well, I'm only going to pay 1 resource. And then Yogi would say, I'm not going to pay any resources. Well, I'll go first, which means I get to pick the path I'm going on. And then the other 2 paths are left up. So next in line for initiative would be Bob, who would then get to pick which way he's going to go, and then we'll all send Yogi down this path to his death. And so that's how the multiplayer of it works. It's that you get to choose who's going to go which path based on how many resources you're spending to get your initiative up high enough for that round so that you can keep going. And that's how that shakes out. Some of the cards, like these cards that I told you to take out, some of these cards have some very interesting things that happen on it. Very, very interesting things. For each skull you get on a ranged roll, add a zombie. It's just more like this one has 6 zombies with 1 red die, and it's just more multiplayer craziness that goes on to make the game a little bit more ramped up for people who are going to play it. Also, in multiplayer mode, at the end of the game, you get these scoring tiles that gives you some bonus points towards the end, like give this card to the player with the most fuel, with the most energy, with the most bullets. Give this card to the player with the most survivors at the end of the game, which gives them some extra points towards their high score towards the end. But it's still a quick to play game. So that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Personally, I love little games like this. I enjoy bigger games too, but not much time for all. Yeah. The 7 breakdown on here is amazingly fast. I set this up within 10 minutes before I kicked the stream live, and I was just sitting here. It took me like 3 minutes to set it all up, and it was done. But it's super quick to play. Like I said, just separate these out, shuffle them, take out 4, stack them on top of each other, start playing. So it's pretty straightforward. But this is Hit Zeroed by Martin Wallace. You could find this on Amazon for sure, or your local game store for a pretty decent price. Like I said, I paid $11 for it. It wasn't that expensive. That's why I was like, yeah, sure, okay, because it was $11 when I got it, right? But I would highly recommend this game. I think it's a fun, quick to play game for the family. It's not going to chew up a lot of time on for you to break it out. Take it to work, play it during lunch if you want to play a board game on your lunchtime, or just if everybody's kind of at the table and just kind of saying, let's play a really quick game. I don't have a lot of time. Break out Hit Zeroed, knock it out, have some good laughs, and then be done with it. But that is pretty much it. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that playthrough of it, as that was a lot of fun, and it was an easy teach. And the art is pretty cool. I love the bottle cap stuff. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, Greg, and it would be great. It's a really good game to play. I like it. So what's coming up on the channel? Well, not on my channel, but tonight and tomorrow, I am going to be going over to Steve's, and we on the One Stop Coffee Shop stream are going to be playing a lot of board games. We're going to be playing. We're going to be fighting against the Sinister Six and Days of Future Past playthroughs of Marvel United together. I am taking a few other games over as well. I'm taking Intrepid, which I love that game. I haven't had a chance to do the solo mode on the channel, but it's going to be coming next month, where I'm going to be playing through that game, so y'all can check it out. I'm going to try to see if I can convince Steve to play it, so we'll see, but I think he'll like it. I love the game. I think it's great. I'm a huge space nerd. Let's see. What else are we playing? We're playing a bunch of other games. I'm bringing it to... Oh, we're playing Marvel Zombies. Marvel Zombies Hero Resistance. Yeah, I got the game. I just haven't had time to learn it. So I'm going to take the game over there, and he's going to read the rules and teach us how to play it on stream. So, and then when I come back, I'll play it. I'll play it on mine as well, so we can check it out. But I do have it. I just haven't learned the rules yet, because I've been going through Oathsworn and painting and all that other stuff. I think that's all I really got, though, for today. I'm about to hit Zeroed myself, and I will see you all probably later tonight, or definitely tomorrow. Look for me on their channel tomorrow all day, and I will be on there. But that's all we got for right now. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining. Patreons, YouTube subscribers, and if you were neither, just come in to hang out real quick to see this playthrough. Thank you as well. I hope this is a game that you find that you enjoy, and if you don't, that's okay. If you do, great. That's good. That's good too. What time are you One Stop Co-op Shop? I think it's gonna be. It might be all day. I think it might be all day. It's starting with One Stop Co-op Shop chat at 9 in the morning, and so 9 a.m. my time, which is Eastern Standard Time, is when we're gonna start the festivities. And Canje and team. Canje and team Canje. I wish I had a team. Team is me. Me find me. and the wonderful. Well, I do have a team. I have you all. Y'all on my team. No, it's just me. All right, so thanks so much. I will see y'all all later. So 4 p.m. in real time, right, Bob? All right, I will see y'all all later. I'm about to hit the road, and I will see y'all next time. Well, tonight and tomorrow. Insert comment slogan here. See y'all later. Bye bye.